Welcome, Pisces, to your love reading for October 15th to the 21st of 2018. So let's look into what's going on with you. So we want to see what your love interest or your partner, what might they be doing this week? What might they be up to? Hold on. So this try to flip out. So they could be emotionally just drained or disappointed from someone, something that they've dealt with, something that they couldn't change, and I feel like this is them just kind of walking around, doing different things and just trying to find a way to be happier with themselves or the situation that both of you deal with. So they might be just moving on. All right. So what might they be bringing towards you? Your love interest or partner? Whoa, heavy energy. See, your love interest or partner for Pisces. Bring it towards you. Yeah, they're stressed, and it's a heavier energy too, because it's so in their head, stuck in their head, worried about different things, not really being able to sleep, and whether you know it or not, you might really be on their mind, or something that they've either done, or something that is whatever it might be, is like a frightening kind of thing, and it's bothering them, so they can't really relax like they would want to. So it's a lot of anxious energy. So what might your energies be? What might you be up to? So actions, what might you be up to, Pisces? So you might be unhappy with the connection, emotionally just not invested in the connection, and if they're walking away, you might be walking away as well. It just depends. There's like the 8, the 9, the fulfillment is not there, the completion is not there. So even if you were around them in a home or whatever, it means that the connection might not be all that stable. So someone is a bit disappointed. Well, that's like the action. So if you're like that emotionally, you just might be moping. So it just depends. So what might your action be towards your love interest or partner? Actions that you might be taking towards them. So it's like you want to plan, and some of you might want to start over. Some of you might even be planning to travel, do different things. Now, a lot of times it's focusing on goals. It's like you want to present something to your partner, but if they're walking away, there's no way for that to happen. Something like that could be going on. But even if they're out of the picture, this is you starting over for yourself and making plans for you. So I feel like that's goal oriented. It's almost like the emotions are all over the place, and then you kind of drop it, you fess up, and you say it's time to stick true to what I feel and what needs to be done. So what might the advice be this week for Pisces? So use your intuition. All right. Feel. If you can't express it, tells you to feel and just be alert of what might come through. And we'll look into that. I'll clarify it in a second. But Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that's showing up. But often that asks you, it tells you to either get advice, because the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She often receives messages from the other side. He or she, it can be a water sign, but it could be anyone that you might be around. Often when someone is not saying something, whether it's positive or negative, you can pick it up through your sense of intuition. So it tells you to utilize it if you have that ability. Not everyone has the ability to the extreme. Everyone has it, but people don't often know how to tap into it. But I feel like that's part of what you might be learning through dealing with somebody that you've dealt with. And if you feel something or sense something is off, hey, something is off. So let's see the outcome for Pisces. So the devil is showing up, and the devil is a card of fear. All right. Often fear, feeling trapped, feeling stuck, not really being able to figure out something. When the Queen of Cups and then the devil is showing up, there's something that's quite off. Now, whether it's positive or negative, we'll look into that. Now, clarify the 8 of Cups for your love interest, the actions that they might be taking towards you. Clarify the 8 of Cups. Well, doing. What might they be doing? Clarify the 8 of Cups for Pisces. So it's the 8 of Cups showing up. So disappointed from something that they dealt with. Sometimes this is them walking away from you, but they're still in love, or walking away from a traumatic love life experience into a newer feeling for some of you out there. Now this could be flipped around, where some of you, your partner has walked away from you because they have fallen in love with someone else. Now there could be a new relationship or something like that that's going on. If you literally know that, then that's why the Queen of Cups is showing up here. Clarify the 9 of Swords for your partner. And the 9 of Cups, and it seems like they this is like a new thing for them. For some of you out there, the connection between you two, it could be new love. And yes, it's the Nine of Cups is showing up. That's what we was missing, right? And it's showing up in the upright position, but in a positive way. So it looks like beyond the worry and stress that they might have, there's something that they might be smiling, but you can't really connect and receive that information because you don't have that ability to right now because of the actions not coming forward about it, but they're feeling it. You see. Let's clarify the devil for Pisces. Why is that coming out? And the Fool. And often where there is a new beginning to start with somebody, or just a clean slate, but you're not sure if it's true, if it's real. You're not sure how to pinpoint what's there. So if it's something that's been toxic for you, releasing yourself and moving forward. So there's like a few different sides to what you could be going through, but it seems like for a lot of you that you need to let go of the fear and worry about whatever you might be confused with. Let it go. All right. And one more card is the Queen of Cups. Clarify Queen of Cups. Pisces. And the World shows up. The World is often where we have to close a chapter, a scenario that's been happening maybe over and over again. We put a stop to it by letting it go. That's why the Fool is showing up. And I feel where often as well, where you may have been dealing with a partner or someone from the past where they may have moved on from a situation that they've been dealing with and moving into a newer situation with you, but you have to use your intuition of how that might be happening. So trying to decode it in your dreams, but you can't often pay attention to all of those because you don't, that's not literally evidence, concrete evidence. So it's just to let go, I feel, but good things are coming, I feel, between you and someone else. All right, so messages for Pisces, October 15th to 21st, 2018. Do we have retreat? It says it's time to disconnect from the world. Most definitely for a lot of you with the Ten of Cups in reversal. A few different signs had that as well. Taking some time for you or with your romantic partner if you feel like you need to talk to them, have a conversation. Messages for Pisces 15th to 21st. And then separation, time apart from your partner is on the rise, and so a divorce or a temporary separation that might be there, but others of you, because of some other, could be a third party or something else that your love interest or partner has been dealing with, I feel like that's part of what's happening, or you finding closure with that. So that's your reading. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always come to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for you. Have a good one.